So I've lit the fire with some small pieces of logwood and is using pieces of coal to get them warm. Pieces of coal, so I would have a bag with some coal, adding them to that fire so that I can get it. I'll get the coals red hot so I can start the process of jerking the chicken. So that's what I am doing now. So it will take a while for these coal get warm up. So adding the coal, first I use small pieces of chip. And I'll get it light. So as soon as it starts to light up some more, I will add other pieces. But the aim again is to always allowing air to move freely through. Using some very soft, I have some very soft wood chip, very soft. So this I'll add, and this ensure that the fire catch our blaze really quick. So this will take a while, maybe about 3 or 4 minutes to warm up. Then I will start to add additional pieces. The fire is getting warm or really hot, so I can add some more pieces to it. Well, let us look at the grill pan that I will be using. The grill pan that I will be using is a small grill pan, it's most like a house type. So these would have been the support to put the grill on. So this is the grill that I'll be using. I'll set it in like this. But first, the container that has the fire with the coal, I'll push it under here and allow it to, then I'll put the grill on and then I'll cover it and let the grill become warm. So in short while you will see that process. Now the coals are red. If you look carefully, you can see those red spots. So you have some nice red one like there, here. So what I'll do, I'll make the mound like, so there's like a mound to allow air to go in. I will proceed to place, there's a handle there, to place the coal with the container inside the small grill pan. So I'll spread it out a little so that it can fit in. I got this one made some years ago. So I will put it in. So I'll take off the grill at this stage too. The rest it in the cover so I can maneuver what I would have placed in. So the coal would have spread out somehow. I want to get as much of the coal red hot. So here working everything together. I'm going around the other side, getting the coals up. I want most of the coal to be towards the front of the grill, so when the air comes in, the heat is driven towards the back area of the. So that is looking good now. I'll head back to the bag with the coal, take out some more to add. Want to get a fair amount of heat when we start, so that the pan will hold that extra heat and I will not have to put a whole lot more coal to support the heat. Again, we want heat and not flame. Flame will only scorch the meat and give it a bitter taste. Final check up on the grill. Look at the flames, really hot, and it is fully warm now. So I'll use a piece of paper towel, some oil to sort of grease or wet the grill before I place the chicken on it, and they're really hot. Really hot. The coals are really hot. Right? And I'm going to proceed to put on the chicken. Have them in a container here. So we have them, and I'm going to use my fork and I place them on one at a time. So one at a time. Head back again, taking out the other leg quarter. I'll place it on. Again, when you place the first time you place them, ensure that the skin is turned up so that the heat goes directly into the meat. The reason why it is grease to prevent the sticking to the grill. So I'm going to put on first leg quarter, and you see how it spreads nicely. I would have shown that in a previous video. Spreads nicely. So I'm going to put on the second breast quarter. I'm going to put it right across here. Right, so having done that, I think I'm finished now with placing them on. I will cover the pan, allow them to heat up for a short while, but you'll have to keep checking to ensure that it doesn't blaze and cause it to burn and you don't get that flavor. Again, it is slow barbecue or slow cooking, so the aim is not to have that blazing fire. So I'm going to cover it at this time. So it's covered. I'll check back in about 2 minutes. Checking back after about 2 minutes. Just look and see how it is. Smoking all over. Let me check the leg quarters first. Yeah, getting a little color there. Other one getting a nice color there. So let them stay a little more on that side. Let me check the breast quarter. Just flipping them so that the tip of the breast gets more of the same thing here, putting it a little more on. Again, one has to be very skilled in using fork, special fork that you use. Then this one is nice, a nice one. Nice long handle, a nice long shaft, and the blade is way out. So much of your hand that is using to turn wouldn't be in the over the fire. So they are going nice and slow. Again, we'll check back in another 2 minutes. Some people use cream soda, beer to sprinkle to give the flavor. Again, it can be done, none of these added to it. So we're going to cover again and we get back in a short while. About 35 minutes later, our chicken, look at the color, golden brown to black. You can see the moisture on it. They're still moist, not dried out. Very little or no juice coming from. Again, the juice should be clear if there's any at all. Look. Clear juice. So I'll rest the leg quarters over there. Inspect the breast quarters. Wow, beautifully done. Again, you can drop a comment to say how well yours have turned out. I think mine would have turned out well. What do you think? Maybe just one breast quarter, that area. Just need a little soaking. And it's good to go. So again, going to remove them shortly, especially the leg and thigh quarter, and let the breast quarter stay a little longer. So we're about to take out the first set of quarters. And I did say that the leg quarters would be ready first. So one. Here goes the second. Nice and moist. Going to allow these to stay a little longer. The breast quarters are thick, so I'm gonna allow them to stay a little longer. Alright, so here we go, 2 quarters. Let us prepare at least 1 quarter for eating. Come with me. So I'm going to prepare a quarter. So you can all see, here's my plate. I'm going to take one of the quarters. Again, it depends on how you want it. You have it this way. And then we can do a little garnishing. So while we prepare for garnishing, let me get on my second pair of disposable gloves, and I'll garnish it with things that I would have taken from my garden. So let me take first what we call a scallion. Some person refer to it as green onion. So I have that there, nicely placed. I'm going to use some tomatoes too. These I would have taken from my garden. Then to find a little time to ensure that I do a little gardening. There's one last piece right there. Don't want to put too much. And let me also put one of the special Scotch Bonnet pepper. Tell me how it looks. So I have that, and I put a little purple cabbage. Yes, I plant purple cabbage. All of those I'm allowing you to a little purple cabbage there. Let's see if I can get a few more pieces. Purple cabbage there. And I'll put right in this little area some basil. I have some basil again, fresh from my garden. Nice basil leaf. Nice basil leaf. There goes. And it's good to go. Well, let me put one final thing there to finish it off. Guess what is coming up? Again, a little drizzle of sauce. Not too much. Again, tell me what you think. turn it a little here. Looks a little better that way. Tell me what you think. Right? Nice golden quarter with your Scotch Bonnet pepper. That's the special. We have the purple cabbage and some basil, tomato from my garden. And we have a nice healthy stem of green onion, or escallion we call it in the Caribbean. Alright? Drop a comment and let me know how yours turn out. Again, we want a nice 40 to 45 minute cook time because we don't want the fire to burn. Look at the skin. Moist, so moist. Imagine the meat. Again, you don't have to do it like mine. You can chop it up like how it is done on the street side and you serve. So that would have been a leg quarter served. Alright, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the other videos that will come.